Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the European PC Rainbow Six Pro League live here from Katowice, Poland. I am Christopher Panky Pancoast. As always, I'm joined by Derek Giggly Punchy Stick Malin.
Beautiful shirt, by the way.
Just go straight into it. We didn't even plan it, but we're matching
actually
outfits. It looks even worse on camera.
Yeah, there are differences.
Yeah,
this has like a dark blue seam, and it's a little bit different color blue, but
yeah, it's
none of you believe us because it looks exactly the same on camera.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some Rainbow Six instead of outfits. That's what we're here for. Of course, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we did have a full 7-week schedule worth of matches. This now is week number 5.
Yep.
We are so incredibly close now.
Rounding down.
To rounding it out. And of course, we have 8 teams vying for those top 2 spots to make it to our live LAN finals. And it is still very, very close, both here in North America, both here in Europe and in North America.
Right.
For PC, the top 4 or 5 are really close and tight on up there.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly like that. 8 points for Era and Penta each, both of who, of course, will be playing today and spreading out Penta on this main stream as well. TCM Gaming will open the day up here for us, and they are so very close with 6 points as well. 3 draws to their name, looking to try and get an extra win. Sifu, GBOTS also so very close. They're 5 points. It's just, as we say, 1 win away from being top of the board here. And again, GBOTS are going to open the day against TCM. Sisu also playing later on in the stream. No more reschedules today. It is a full day with everyone playing, so all of these points will adjust by the end of it. And then of course Epsilon, WTF and Dat Flamers still struggling at the moment, but not out of the race.
Right, yeah, at this point everyone's pretty much fair game still.
Yeah, it's still very much possible.
It's so close.
So let's see who exactly is playing against who. As I mentioned, TCM versus GBOTS will open the day for us. They are filing into the lobby right this second, but of course 3 other games, 2 of them will be on twitch.tv/Verdipones. But here we have Penta Esports versus Epsilon as our second main game. Era Esports versus Sisu will be on twitch.tv/Verdipones. That is our second stream. VWS Pro will play Gotham Gaming as their second game there. And quite frankly, I'm not sure I can pick a favorite matchup in all of that.
Yeah,
there's been a couple of weeks where it's like, that is the standout game.
Right. I think, they're all pretty good ones.
Yeah.
I think TCM versus GBOTS is going to be a pretty good one, honestly.
It's going to be really, really exciting. Like 2 really top-notch squads.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to either be a whitewash one way or the other, or it's going to be a very, very tight overtimes on both maps kind of match. But like as far as impact to the standings go, as far as like actual skill from team to team, they are all pretty much
well
spot on.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see how it unfolds. Let's take a quick look and remind you who is playing on these 2 squads. We mentioned TCM will be first. They picked House as their map, which is actually going to be the second map of this first game. And that is Lobade, Acid Rain, El Tunisiano, Panari, and Storm X. Tried and true, trusted and safe lineup for them. And then they need GBOTS, who are still, I think, just about shuffling in their new guy. But he seems to have done a lot of good work for them.
Yeah, his first showing went pretty well for him, so... There's GBOTS with Drid, Choi, Lion, Sensic, and Wesker.
And they picked a Consulate as their map, which will be the first map we play here today. And as everyone is in the lobby, we will jump into that shortly. But let's talk quickly about Consulate to House. 2 very different maps in terms of scale
house
and
to bigger
size. House to bigger house.
I honestly, for a while, could not remember the name of Consulate and just calling it, what's the big house? There's house and then there's the bigger one. It's like...
I mean, I suppose when you talk about that, you've got garage entrance with a 3-panel garage door against a 2-panel garage door.
Yeah.
You've got a back door to that same level, not quite there on Consulate, but then it's 3 levels. It's not too different. You look at it on the very, very base aspects.
House and big house.
But
they play very differently.
Yeah, they play hugely different.
A little bit differently.
So, with that in mind, TCM picking house, GBOTS picking bigger house, but with the hugely different playstyles to either one. Is there anything that's jumping out to you that from these 2 teams and their playstyles you think is going to be an immediate impact? Or is it all going to come down to just waiting and seeing what they've got in store?
I think TCM believes size does not matter. Went for the small.
I'm going to take that as a straight up no. So, Consulate, TCM versus GBOTS. TCM will be our blue team and start the day off as the attacking squad. GBOTS will begin us on defense, and we are diving straight on in and getting underway. Punchy Stick, clearly thinks it's going to be very even, has no way.
I really do think it's going to be close, no matter which team picks which map.
100% agree,
Yeah.
but don't forget to support them in the chat and on the Twitters with who you think is going to win. Hashtag TCMs and hashtag GBOTS or whatever you wish to show your support with.
1 for TCM, 2 for GBOTS in the chat. Go!
Kappas for TCM, Kappa Prides for GBOTS. And we'll see who wins out. But of course, we've got to figure out our first opening operators. TCM, no one too surprising there. All 5 of the Fantastic 5 will open it up. And GBOTS, well, they are taking some familiar faces, but a slightly different opening bomb site.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
It is a standard second option, but it's rare that we'll see it as the first one here on the top floor, the console office and the meeting room, rather than the garage and cafeteria. But both have been tried and tested.
Bomb located
There's a
by
lot of
attackers.
very familiar places for people to sit. Not always with the most of success. We've started to see a lot more vertical play in these last few weeks. It's been 3-4 weeks, to be fair. But while we've seen floors blown open, we've seen people shooting up, people shooting down. It's trapdoors that have started to come into play a lot more recently. It's people with shotguns blowing them open and using them as escape paths, rather than being scared of what may be underneath that has proved to be interesting and proved to be exciting as people maneuver around. See whether or not that becomes a factor here or not, because there are still a couple lying around. Not always go against those particular windows, we'll find out as we see it. So, the attackers are making their way through. GBOTS are still a little bit unsure about where it is they want to sit, and right now, they've left this B-bomb site completely open and exposed. Quite interesting. We'll see if they plan to retake there, if they're just confident that the windows will not be used. There's Lion blowing open this trapdoor. 2 people in this room is no surprise. Choi and Sensik both with long-range weapons to cover these windows and keep an eye on it. Very, very standard considering it is going to get swarmed, and TCM, in true fashion, are on the windows and droning in already. Grid is looking to come and support, and Sensik gets very aggressive and goes straight forward. Wow, nice kill by him, using that pulse to get right underneath Lobade and take him out. And you see there as he jumped over that desk, already making holes in the floor to shoot below him. Sees one on the heartbeat sensor, will blow open this trapdoor, and then be cautious about it. Doesn't have to drop down to get the guy, just has to make him a little bit scared as Wesker starts to make his way back towards the B-bomb site now and check those windows.
Which is worth noting, he did drop the diffuser too.
Oh, he did, yeah. Sensik then keeping an eye on this floor, and of course had these stairs covered. Lion has the other direction of the stairs, so anyone that's coming up there is in for a really bad day. And that's the diffuser collected now. Storm picks that up and goes actually just outside Sensik's sight lines as he comes back in through this door. They're still droning the top floor, so half the round is gone. Not a whole lot of progress coming in for TCM, especially if they've lost their thermite. But to be fair, on this bomb site, he's not as influential as he could be on others. Storm tries to pre-fire back towards where we already know Sensik is hiding, and he has a suspicion. What he doesn't realize is that Lion is watching the other way, so he was already very, very close to a dance with death. Even closer now. Tunisia coming in, dropped by Drid's flank, but Storm's there to answer it. Takes Tunisia, takes Drid down, takes a little bit half health through him too, and there's the power of that trapdoor. Sensik taking Storm down, doesn't realize it yet, but Storm, without support, has to be very, very careful about getting to his team. And again, that was the diffuser. Panari's upstairs looking for an opening. Acid Rain's still on a drone. They're not rushing to Storm's aid, but they've only got 40 seconds to find out what the hell to do. And right now, planting looks to be the least of their possible solutions. Lion getting chunked out by R2-D2. Has to drop down through the hole to escape, but he's going to get behind them. We'll find Storm, but can't land the shots with the ammo he has left. Storm didn't seem to realize where it came from, though. Turns to try and run away. Choi take down Acid Rain as he pushes up the stairs. Now Panari is finished off by Choi as well, and Storm with no health left is the last man. Sensik take him out from across the hallway. Very solid defense from GBOTS. TCM never really seemed to know what the hell was going on or track anyone down.
Yeah, that was a very uncoordinated first attack. But we've seen, you know, some teams just need to warm up a little on the attack.
Very true.
It was, I think leaving the B-bomb site open is pretty standard, I would say, for this. It's not at most maybe that one person to try to play off in the little closet there where the drop down is, but it's a website, or a website, a bomb site. www.bbombsiteonconsulate.com. It's a bomb site that can be opened from so many sides by the attacking team. It's virtually impossible to defend from the inside. It's much easier to just kind of open up as a defending team and watch from A.
True. Panari then running a Bandit instead of a Pulse. Other than that, identical setup here for TCM's defense. So we've seen batteries placed here a couple of times, but ultimately there aren't too many places where the batteries can be 100% influential. Yeah, it looks like he's going to put it down there, but I suspect we'll see the C4 come into more use than the batteries. And then he prefers the MP7 over the shotgun. I suspect that is the sole reason for the swap between Pulse and Bandit. And we've seen a couple of funky strategies. I personally was destroyed by a C4 placed under the visa office doorway from archives. You sit it underneath and set the camera in archives.
Oh yeah,
blow up.
that is a very easy C4 spot.
That was painful. As we see the GBOTS coming into attack. Not too many window peaks coming out from TCM at all yet. We'll see if that develops later on in the game. It's one of those things that is a very high risk, high reward play, especially against players of this skill and teams that are this coordinated. But we've seen it work a couple of times in the past. Up on the roof, checking through. Drid will drone on in for Wesker, who is heading towards this end of the building. Sensei checking all the other skylines. Choi very spread out. So every top corner checked out by GBOTS, but again, TCM playing very, very passively inside, hiding from most all of them. Nice spot, Tunisianox. He is a trophy.
That's a lamp.
Oh, is that lamp?
Yeah. It's a good try though.
Look at a big shiny.
Shiny, right?
Lamp makes more sense, yeah. But ultimately, everyone holding firm and waiting for the GBOTS to come to them. No reason to get too aggressive, no reason to put yourself in harm's way until you know exactly where the danger is coming from. A little bit of a premature smoke from Storm, but it's keeping them locked downstairs. Shots coming through from Acid Rain as the grenades start to come in onto the same corner he's in. He's peeked straight out into Lion. And there it is. Lion in a little bit higher position than is expected, takes him down, but Panari answers by taking out Choi. Storm is taking a little bit of damage himself, but still has his smoke charges and C4 left. And they get taken out from behind. He's not going to be happy with that as it wasn't covered. Lobade does answer taking down Wesker, but Drid will answer on Lobade as well, and that whole room has been taken over by GBOTS. Sensic still outside. Drid coming out through the end room. Tunisianox is waiting for him. Sensic is here at the top of the stairs. There's Patience. Panari up the other end. Still checking these windows. In through the door. Tunisianox finds Drid, but now it's surviving is the key thing. So far they've been good with trading kills back and forth, and he does look like to live to fight another day now. GBOTS are going to be suspicious of this location for a little bit longer. They've also grouped as a pair. Panari will find Lion, and that's the diffuser down. He's going to know that, and with 30 seconds on the clock, he's got to find Sensic. Sensic finds him first. Now it's a 1v1. Sensic has very low health. He knows where Tunisiano is, but the tag will give his position away. Tunisiano drops through the floor and has to reposition. Coming up through the spiral staircase at the back. Sensic got to pick up the diffuser and doesn't really know exactly where to expect Tunisianox from. He's going in towards B and will start the diffuser. Tunisi being very patient with it. Knows he can wait for it. Pushes forward towards the bomb site now. Sensic's on the left as he realizes he hears him. Goes for the shot and closes it out. Sensic's gun sticking around the corner, giving him away. And the Super 90 blows him away.
Still pretty super.
Still pretty super at that range, 100%.
Yeah, where it should be. Where it definitely should
exactly. Be. That shotgun should work. Full-on little black flip. One round apiece, but definitely a far better attack there from GBOTS.
Much more coordinated.
TCM did not have their angles covered so well. This is a smoke dying where he should, where he did there, getting shot in the back through that open office area, which Lobade was sitting inside and supposedly holding. Is not a good place to go.
Right.
If you are TCM. But Tunisi there to hold them into it and end the round. Down into the second bomb location then from GBOTS will be the garage and cafeteria. They do now have that bandit here for undoubtedly some battery juggling play onto that back door. They also, however, have the pulse still. So we'll see what Sensic chooses to use him for and how. We've said it time and time again on this map. Control of this piano room now could be pivotal to surviving and holding off this garage door.
Absolutely. Especially if with the fuse in the other team, of course, that's the #1 thing to watch out for up there.
Fuse on attack here. I think it was actually started on console.
That may have been a console thing first, yeah.
Now, whether it's for the same reasons and whether it's for where the PC players learned of it, I do not know. I know a few players just refuse to watch the console games.
It seems, though, that a decent amount of things have translated to and from console. Consoles definitely picked up some things from PC and vice versa. I mean, we've definitely seen a lot of evolution in the way people play since this started, and kind of has become less different from NA to EU and from PC to console.
Yes.
From where it originally started.
100%.
People are going, oh, that's a great idea. Why wouldn't we want to fuse in from the piano room? There is no counter. Once fuse is up there and can do it, there's no way you can't thermite through.
And on top of the fuse charges is the breathe charges he brings too. So then firing down through the holes that he's made with those is so very, very strong down into the garage. So yeah, just straight up rocking that. And then being 3 armor allows him to be left alone up there a little bit longer than normal as well.
Yep.
And be safer. Sensic gets taken out by Storm though as he was droned out from behind. But Choi does kill the drone. Whether they know exactly where he killed it from though is the key question. Will TCM come and find him? Drid will find Panari. Choi will find Storm. And it is looking good for GBOTS, but into the hallway he goes. Only to be answered by Tuni. Does a lot of damage to him though on the way down. And that is tough for TCM. They answer by taking out Drid though. And Lion with Wesker, the last 2 defending GBOTS left up. So, don't have to worry about taking control of the garage if you're going to go in upstairs and just kill everyone there instead. Tuni is down, but he's got himself outside. It means Lobate can come and help pick him up. Lion and Wesker are staying very close together. And waiting patiently. Still a minute 15 on the clock, which is a lot of time for TCM to make this final push work, especially with the numbers advantage. And now the EMP is going off. Batteries are starting going onto the wall. Will he be in the right spot? Not this time. Wesker lost all his batteries to that EMP, in fact, and Lobate will drone straight in. Doesn't spot him hiding behind this corner. That drone should, though. Peeks his way out. Shuni's hiding behind the car, checking the white vans. And now Acid Rain's pushing from behind. He's still, oh no, he has used all his fuse charges, but he's still got 2 breach charges that he could check for. Slowly edging his way down the stairs, but there's barbed wire, so that's going to slow him down shortly. Still watching off of the drones is Lobate as well, so no Wesker's in there, I'm sure of that. Just going to try and edge him out. Grenades coming over. Bounces off the car though. Wesker's not too worried, but he can see them through the glass. Knows exactly where both of these 2 guys are, but he doesn't know where the fuse is. Stands up to find one, gets a tag but no kill. Does take down Lobate. Can he get the finishing off before being answered? As Lion will take down Acid Rain. Still 1 player outside, and Lion goes huge. Wesker credited with the final kill, but Lion in that cafeteria was kind of forgotten by TCM. And as they focused on trying to hunt down Wesker, he was allowed to peek out and stab one on the stairs down, and then that last player behind the white van.
I don't know about the bulletproof glass, you know?
No,
it's a very, very powerful thing to be able to sit behind the car and look at the guys from outside and know that they can't touch you, but you're going to see every single move exactly when they come in. It's pretty
I feel
tough.
like, while I understand why, from a design or a, say, engineering perspective, it may be very tough to make those windows penetrable and usable and stuff without then like making them either barricadable or vaultable or whatever.
Right.
Depending on how the game's coded. I think they should at least be made like blacked out windows.
Yeah.
So they cannot be used for vision.
Super tints.
Heavy tints to stop them from
really
being...
gangsta sedan sitting in that garage.
Yeah. I mean, think about it, right? What kind of vehicles are going to be in a consulate garage? They tend to be bulletproof and super armored to travel VIPs around, so that makes sense. But then at the same time, they are super tinted, so people do not know who is inside.
Yeah.
So like that also fits into the whole theme of things. And then it helps with the balance as well.
Right, because it's pretty strong. You can use that car and watch the stairs or the hole, as he obviously just did.
Yeah.
And I mean, crouch peek people on the stairs, say, hey, there he is, he's speaking K, here I come, bang, right in his face.
At least you can't get inside that car.
How about you don't?
How about no? So, TCM defense all staying quite clumped up down here in this garage cafeteria basement. 2 actually in the cafeteria itself, waiting for the GBOTS to make their push in. They are, though, currently droning the floors above and checking that it's all safe, so they'll soon figure out that it is and start to make their push down. Panauri hanging around close to the garage door, but nothing too much to worry about yet, and doing so, they've given control of this floor above straight up to GBOTS with ease. Wesker's going to use a grenade to make this hole above the garage itself, and that's going to mean Panauri cannot go near and try and battery this at all. Another grenade is out. Unless he gets this kill, he could go for it. Loses out. Batteries are down. Garage is going to get opened up then nice and easy here by GBOTS. They can get both walls wide open. Yeah, time to hold on tight, boys. GBOTS about to rock your world. With a steady push in. One coming down the stairs. Still got Wesker upstairs. He's still a bit cautious of where people may be coming from. And they still have this fuse with all of his charges. So, cautiously pushing their way in. One kill and the garage open is not Q to go sprinting in as 5. That could still go horribly wrong for them, but they are being cautious and they're taking their time. Lion opens up the trapdoor. There's the fuse charges going off. Going off from the piano room all the same. Cautious and moving. Gotta hide because he's now exposed from that trapdoor. Lowbait's got a big ass hole looking towards the garage. Storm, last man in the cafeteria, is checking the cameras while Acid Rain is rotating now to behind the white fan. So they've still got a lot of good coverage on this garage. They are starting to get exposed from more and more angles here as GBOTS push in from different locations and blow open different trapdoors. Here we go. 2 coming from behind. Wesker still up top from this trapdoor. Picked up 1 kill. Lowbait's trying to grab one through his nice hole, but it's not going to be there. Keeps him outside. And now Acid Rain realizes he cannot repeat from this white van. More shots coming in from the roof. Around the corner comes Ash, and Acid will drop her down. Then now has to reposition again. One more on the stairs. Sees him, takes him out. There's the power of that window. But Thermite sprints straight in and survives. Lion holding on tight. One more down. Wesker gets him through the floor above. Acid Rain is going massive right now, picking up 3 kills and keeping it even. Sees one more on the stairs. Is he gonna risk it? He's going for it. Does get the kill again. He's on for 4. Needs to get the ace to win the round, and with only 3 seconds on the clock, he can just hide from it. Does so successfully, and Acid Rain
All right.
single-handedly locked that down for TCM.
All right, Acid Rain. But again, that 2 beautiful, easy peeks on the stairs. Just looking right through the window, waving to him for a second. Hold on, I gotta just top my mag off here real fast, and then I'll just step out.
You just stay there while I reload, please. Just wait, and down. Thank you very much.
And it's so much easier as the person moving out, with or without Peeker's advantage. That would still work at a LAN.
Yeah.
It would still work anywhere. As a person moving out, you know exactly when you're going to break past that. The other person still has to react and click as the guy standing there. So I mean, very strong to be able to play those spots.
Absolutely huge play from him, then picked up 4 kills in the round, and then being smart enough just to hide, not go for the ace, to time it out for the win. And up, GBOTS go again. 2 rounds to 2. We expected a close game, but to be fair, to GBOTS right now, I feel like they should be ahead. Like, as a team, they've been playing a bit better. Their strategies, their pushes have been far stronger. You saw there, like they were picking TCM apart from quite a distance through quite a few holes before even getting close.
A couple of poor decisions around Acid Rain gave him some quick headshots.
Yeah.
Quick. But I mean, ultimately, TCM as a whole did not do much on the defense that round.
No, yeah,
Quickly lost the battery, quickly gave up the garage door. Just couldn't land their shots and really got completely decimated by GBOTS.
Yeah. We'll see whether or not GBOTS can learn from each of these little rounds and capitalize on it as things continue forward. They are currently defending this top meeting room again. Drid and Wesker in and closer to the B-bomb site than before. Lion hiding behind this desk in the middle. Sensic, they're up solo now in this meeting room at the end, while Choi is down in the basement underneath. So him and Sensic sort of covering the same end of the building, but very different locations. Now, Lowbait with a very aggressive push up the spiral staircase at the back. Gets in successfully thanks to the wall being reinforced off. And will now blow his way into the bathroom. He's going to have Wesker waiting right there on the other side of it. We'll see if either of them know. Wesker will as soon as that thermite charge starts to fuse away. We'll find out. So, TCM are starting to swarm the lower levels now as they've droned it and realized it's clear and safe.
Joy's down there on his phone, sending a text.
Still checking his cameras in the basement, looking for his moment to push behind them.
He wants that Visa. That Visa floor push.
Here we go. So Ash now here supporting Lobade. Thermite charge is going to go off, and that's going to give Panari a new hole to look through. But Wesker's there waiting for him. Peek and sprays, does tag him but doesn't kill him. Wesker comes out again and loses his life for it this time. Didn't need to re-peek that, to be completely honest. Falls down for his trouble. Panari then running back and forth, making sure the room's safe. Will open up another little hole for herself to look through. That one nearly reveals Lion. He's being very, very cautious now that he knows that door is open. Choi comes up from underneath, takes down Lobade and Acid Rain as well now in the garage with the pair. Very, very well-timed backstab from him. Heads towards the low 8. Let's see where the rest of the team are. Tuni and Storm, back into the 90.
He picks both of them and then just creep walks his way back to that back bottom corner again.
Tuni and Storm. Tuni walks straight through Storm shots for a minute. It was actually Choi that came back upstairs as Lion takes Storm down. Panari will finish off Drid. Panari still fighting from inside these toilets, has Lion in there. Tuni now going to give his position away by killing out that trap. Survives from Sensic's fire because it was a shotgun across the hallway, but now he's standing right next to one other player. Choi's coming up from underneath, has more than enough health to survive that, and Panari will be the last man standing for TCM. He's got 2 to find, one of them is downed, the other one is a shotgun. Does he know this? Can he stay away from it? He's right next to the diffuser, but so is the shotgunner. Just around the corner, sprints around and the C4's there.
Nope.
Doesn't even need the shotgun. Panari goes down in a big flashy explosion.
Very big roaming plays from Choi that round.
Yep.
For sure. Just sitting in the farthest corner from the objective that he possibly could. Run out, get 2 kills, crawl away. Run out, finish somebody else off, crawl away. Just perfect spot because you have that staircase that goes right up to the 1st and 2nd floor in that corner he's in. So you can be anywhere very quickly.
Playing very much like a mole.
Yeah.
Going down in one place, popping up, making a mess, vanishing again underneath, comes back up somewhere else, makes another mess.
Whack-a-mole would be a lot less fun if they shot back.
Just imagine that.
They
Every
come out
mole,
and hit you
every
with a
mole
hammer.
every mole that you didn't hit just jumps out and whacks you in the eye.
It hits you with a hammer back.
Coming to work the next day, why have you got black eye? I played whack-a-mole.
Wasn't good. Wasn't good.
So TCM back onto the top floor with their 3rd defending round. Trying to hold on tight. So far, they've played far less aggressively than GBOTS, and it has arguably kept them where they are. But I can't help but feel it's only going to last so long before GBOTS just get that round where it all slots into place for them.
Their attacks are weak, and if they one little mistake on defense, and they're going to throw one, and that's going to be it for them.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Let's look from the attack perspective then. Drid coming from one main entrance. Diffuser is on Lion. Gonna go and check the windows, but no peeks there. Wesker and Sensic still coming towards the roof, and Choi has brought himself a shield to the party then. Now, shields are definitely coming back into favor most recently. Bullet in a big, big way. See if he can really make an impact with it. First one of this series so far. We haven't seen too much of it.
So I think the main thing that Blitz has over the recruit shield, because I remember us kind of questioning that before, is one of the easiest counters to a shield is wait till he gets near a corner, run out, knife, finish him off, because you're screwed once you get touched.
Yeah.
But Blitz can blind you. So that makes the whole knife thing really, really difficult. Because I know I've run into it plenty of times where I'll get that stun thing, but I'm also blind at the same time. And then trying to follow up is kind of just spinning in circles and hitting the melee button and hoping for the best, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that makes him much more defendable as a solo shield if he gets stuck without that backup.
Okay, well, we'll see exactly how Choi chooses to use him, because GBOTS right now are still trying to find their way in. TCM playing far more passive and safe inside this time over. Lobade and Storm were both spotted here by Drid's shock drone. She's not really able to do anything too much about it yet.
And he is playing by himself, so.
Oh, Lobade is right next to the window. He's now vanished from Drid's camera. He's not entirely sure where he went. Did just see him, but didn't realize it.
Want to see that accidental breach charge kill really bad.
Lobate, there we go.
Oh,
Shoots the drone, the breach charge goes off. It was close, but the spot's now clear. Lobate manages to walk himself away and knows he's a bit safer because the drone, of course, has been killed. But another one follows it in. Sensik still there. Choi looking to make his way up the stairs. Does avoid Storm's C4. Storm knows exactly where he is. Tries to pre-fire a little bit using the angle. We'll just smoke out instead to try and keep Choi away and then reposition. Smarter play because only 50 seconds on the clock. Everyone's staying alive. He is so important for TCM. Tooney was actually down in the basement now. He's starting to come back upstairs to join the rest of his team. Nice and early. Storm does see Blitz and starts to fire back, but has to hide. Takes a little bit of a tag. Doesn't want to fight too much. The flash goes off just to keep him safer. But GBOTS is starting to move in from the left flank. Lobate gave up that far end and will in fact lose his life for it too now. Choi gets around. Choi gets taken down by Acid Rain, but Lobate there was finished off by Drid. Pre-fire through one wall. The diffuser here is online. He's coming in with Wesker and Drid in support, and they're pushing in hard. Wesker grabs 2 kills very, very fast. And TCM are down to 2. 1 player.
Okay.
Never mind then.
And there's that mistake on defense.
Yep. I mean, there was a moment there where we were a little bit worried that GBOTS were going to follow the Xbox route of hanging on Windows for so long and not really making a movement till it's way too late.
Well, it was
But
interesting.
turns out they had located every single member of of TCM. When they did make that push, they grouped up very, very quickly.
That's what I
All
was
3 of them,
just
4
going
of
to
them
say,
even were
yeah.
sitting on top of each other in that hallway.
By the end of that match, all 5 of them, I think, were in.
Well, yeah,
the
Choi
front
hadn't died.
desk.
Yeah, they would have
right,
been there
with
too. Yeah, yeah.
minus the 1 death, but they, I mean, he died there as well.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a, they all went a different way, completely solo. No one was backing anyone up.
Attackers need to
Looked in a
locate
bunch of
and
windows,
defuse
and then all managed to say, let's just meet at the top of the spiral stairs. Only to.
Yep. And in doing so, didn't even need to end up trading each other back and out. They were just picking up every single kill. Wesker with 2, Drid with 2, and happy days were had. So they are on match point now, with another defense round to go with. They're back down into the garage in the cafeteria to hold it, and they really do seem to have found their rhythm. TCM still kind of looking for theirs. Just can't quite land many of these shots other than Acid Rain in that one round.
I think what I liked about it was, by being everywhere, they spread the defense out. Every defender kind of thought they were playing a player until all the players disappeared. One guy died, and all of a sudden it's, oh crap, all 5 of them are there. You know, it's
He's holding this angle really, really tight. Sees one, goes for the shots and can't land them. I mean, he gets a couple of little bits of damage in, but Lobate immediately has to turn tail and hide. Realizes now that he's safe, having droned it out, and will head down towards the garage itself. Tooney's down there to help him out with that Thatcher charge and see where the rest of the defenders are. Sensik still roaming around upstairs. Choi repositioning 2 downstairs. Wesker is not even trying to use the battery to his advantage. And we'll now begin to hold the white van. Lying in the same spot he was before, and they did win the round last time he held in here. So, see if it works again. Drid, while he's alive at the bottom of these stairs.
Bomb located by attackers.
get off.
Tooney's drone can't go through the window.
It's a fat drone.
Ash pushing forward, will chase up behind Sensik, does take him down, but also gets taken out in the back here by Choi. Another very nice flank from him, and he gets away with it as well. He's alive and repositioning in a direction the TCM don't really have any idea or way to track. 2 of them checking the spiral staircase, drone included. Storms upstairs, does find Choi on his way up to surround him. Takes a little bit of damage as well, and it is now 4v3 in favor of TCM, but that's not to say a whole lot right now.
They did get rid of their roamer though.
Did.
That's big.
Both of them. 1.5 minutes to go then. GBOTS do still have 3 players alive to defend these 2 bombs, but could it be too much? Garage door is open. Remember, Lion is now holding the backside here, very much alone. Goes for a pre-fire through the wall. Does in fact get it down onto Sledge. And finishes him off with that long-range shotgun blast. Storm there. Smoke's going to go out in the doorway. Forces yet another player back. Helps to hold out. 3v3. Twitch drone finished off by Wesker as Lobate tries to come inside. Does get to the white van. Will be seen, but pre-fires and Wesker takes him out. Drid immediately answers with Acid Rain, and suddenly the numbers advantage for TCM has crumbled. Tooney now has to find 3 players and get through a smoke. He's got 45 seconds, which is a lot of time, and Drid doesn't have a whole lot of health. But is it too much to ask? They know very much where he is. They know to look in the right spots. Drid is prone on the floor. Wesker will pre-fire and forces him into Drid's shots. And 5 rounds to 2. GBOTS comfortably take map number 1 here on Consular. Very nice.
And this was GBOTS map,
Yes.
correct? Yeah. And that was pretty
Apparent.
damn evident.
Yeah.
That was. They definitely have practiced attacking a lot on this map. They have a lot. It looked like everything was very methodical from GBOTS. It's every position they were playing didn't feel like, oh, I think I'll just try this window this round. It was very, this is where I'm gonna play. This is where you're gonna play. We'll end up here. Go type deal. You know.
Yeah, 100%. And like, it was a bit shaky in the earlier rounds,
Right.
just because they were trying to learn TCM style and the TCM strategy.
For sure.
And then their actual push in on the garage, again, I feel like should have been better executed, just because everyone plays someone at that white van. Everyone
Right.
should know that. You're used to someone being the white van. They clearly had no way to, how do we beat this guy, the white van?
Right.
But you said there, round 1, they got the defuse down. They got very, very close to the end. But TCM just had that one shotgun left alive who outplayed 1v1.
Exactly.
But every round from there on out, the rounds were decided with 2 or 3 players left alive for one or the other team.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't down to these 1v1s. And then, yes, Acid Rain did go absolutely massive here in this
Right.
round, picking up these 4 kills because of his very quick mobile movement and arguably these windows.
Just
But
so easy to line it up.
Yeah, from there on, GBOTS just went, all right, we did that once. Let's not let it happen again.
Yeah.
And fixed everything they were doing and the way they were playing, and beautifully executed defenses upstairs, beautifully executed attacks on the upstairs. I can't get over, as you mentioned, how all 5 of them, despite sitting on the outside windows for the
Right.
first 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Last
like,
minute,
all right, let's go.
5-man push
All
right
in the
at
same
the point.
spot, backing
Yeah.
each other up. No one crossing in front of crossfires. No one shooting each other's backs. Just
Yep.
each one had their little path down the corridor. Were clearing as they went. A thermite breach into the bomb site. Very, very well thought out plan
Yeah,
to execute.
no, it looked really, really
They
good. I liked it a
effortlessly
lot.
won the round.
I haven't seen a ton of super well executed attacks on this map, and I think GBOTS honestly just took the cake there for.
I almost feel like, having seen the trailer so many times for this game, like
Yeah.
that's the closest I've ever seen anyone actually play to the trailer. It's like everyone
Like,
breached in together.
they actually look all stacked up and
They all
tactical.
stacked up, came
Yeah.
down, staggered down this corridor as a
Right.
5, breached into one side, like,
Yeah.
all as a group. They
All
would
they
have even had
needed-
a shield at the front if he hadn't been killed off earlier.
All they
like-
needed was Idris Elba leaning against the wall, talking really cool while they were doing it, and they would have been solid.
Exactly.
The
Maybe if they win the Pro League, they can afford
yeah.
to have him do that next
why
time.
not? Maybe you'll just get him for him. The Choi, though, also I did really like their use of Choi as just go. He always was playing as diagonally and directionally far from the objective as he could. We saw when they were upstairs, he was down in the archives. When they were down in the basement, he was up in the offices room, and it's such a good map for it because there's so many drop downs, so many staircases, so many ways to quickly just appear somewhere else. So you kill somebody, if they don't follow you up in 1 second, give or take, you're on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
You
And that's
could
the
be
other
down
mission
3
is, like,
floors, you could be up 3 floors.
Yeah, it's either you come all the way to this opposite end of the map to kill me,
Right.
in which case I'll waste loads of your time.
Yeah.
You can't get back.
And by the way,
Or-
I'll probably be gone when you get there.
Yeah, or you just straight up ignore me, and then I'll come and kill 3 of you in the back.
Right.
And that's what happened. TCM
It's-
just did not seem to know how to deal with him in that
Right.
situation.
They got
yeah.
it. Like he got away with it once, understandable. Not always ready for it, but the fact that he was able to do it on another run, he did get taken out, but not before damaging one person and killing somebody else. You know, it's one of those. They should have been focusing a lot more of their drone play on. All right, let's get rid of Choi. Work out there. They always had that closer roamer. I forget which player was the other roamer on GBOTS. I don't know if you remember. Just Choi stood out. Sensic, yeah.
Yeah.
But he played a little closer roaming. You know, he wasn't so
it
far.
was the pulse. He had the shotgun, so he had to stay closer to his towards,
Exactly.
but was still a little bit more mobile. But we are heading into House now then as map number 2. Fantastic 5 on attack here from GBOTS as they will start with TCM on defense. TCM bringing out their first pulse here.
Defenders, protect
We'll
your
get a little
bombs
outside
from
play.
being used by attackers.
Maybe.
How is that map?
ADS deployed and ready to go.
One of our G6 favorites. Thanks to the mobility of, I'm going to jump out this window and bam, I'm behind you.
Yeah.
Without being detected in 2 seconds. Is more than enough time to rotate around the outdoors of this map.
Yep. You know the routes. You'll be in and out very quickly.
So, we'll see how TCM do it. And again, people starting to fade away, shall we say, from that garage start bomb site. Now coming up to the kids' bedroom and construction options. Now, kids' bedroom seems to a lot of people as a very, very tough bomb site to hold. And for many reasons it can be, but doesn't have to be.
You just open
Attackers
it.
are moving out to
I think
locate a bomb
as a
and
whole,
defuse
a
it.
lot of teams, as they get more comfortable defending, more comfortable with angles, it's more about what do you open up than what do you reinforce. You know, a lot more of the.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
I mean, granted, this is a little bit different than we've seen.
Attackers recovered the bomb
And
diffuser.
it looks like they are going to play somebody in the kids' room, but.
He's not in the kids' room. He's in the walk-in wardrobe next to it with a reinforced.
Oh
wall
right,
for
yeah,
cover.
yeah. I'm sorry, that's not that. Yeah.
But yes, that's very much
Backwards.
standard.
I
for
thought
what
he was
we've
at the
seen.
little corner inside B. I'm backwards.
This is a bit new and interesting. Panari here, prone with his heartbeat sensor in the shower. Clearly, someone smells a little bit.
You can't see me.
Junie hiding right behind the window in construction. Lobade here in the master bedroom, backing up
Bomb
Panari.
diffuser has been
And
dropped.
Storm.
That is bright.
Dear
Oh
Lord,
my
man!
God.
What
Can he
the-
actually see the window?
Michael Bay,
Is
please.
he watching that?
What? I think he's literally just looking for silhouettes more than he's looking for people. Let's move on from there. Oh, Wesker! What the hell? Wesker trying to go through a window, I suspect, with that grenade. Yeah. Miscalculates.
Trying to do
Bomb
something.
located by attackers.
Takes himself down.
That
So
ain't it.
sensing on the B window, Lion underneath with Ash in support, and Drid checking a couple of different options from the outside. Drid drones in and realizes there's someone here in the bathroom. He's going to look for a second one. Can't get it in through the gap.
Just
No, not quite.
can't.
Looking to make it open. Panari.
Oops.
Oh, she shot her own drone doing that. That's going to suck. Panari comes
Yeah.
out. Boom. Down you go.
mistakes were made.
Mid-reload.
Drid. Mistakes were made.
Acid Rain was downed at one point in there, I believe, as well by some form of explosive underneath him. But he managed to crawl away and revive. Sensic takes down Storm. He's still hanging on this window. So we'll have got that from quite a range, but it's not too scary for TCM. There's a minute on the clock and GBOTS is starting to move in. Barbed wire in the back stairs being taken out. Sensic still on these windows, and Choi trying to find somewhere where he can be of use, really. Panari and Acid Rain. Sorry, Panari and Lobade still on the other side of the house, but as we mentioned how small this is, they can get back across pretty rapidly. Junie moved away from the window, now has an Ash to worry about just outside of it. She opens it up, he's going to now know this. They discovered. Sensic still spraying through a couple of other windows. They're trying to put some pressure in onto the A bomb site here, which Junie's still holding. He'll stand up and nitro it and get his head blown clean off. Nice reactions by Choi. Why he didn't just throw that from a prone position, I'm not entirely sure, but it's paid the price. Lobade takes down Lion, so only the 2 players left inside this construction are alive for GBOTS, and the bomb is going down. 3 defenders left up. Lobade sprints across the doorway, just about survive it this time over, but now his support is there. Panari out through the bathroom window, manages to take down Sensic as he falls back, and down goes the last remaining attacker from behind. Panari sprinting straight across the balcony to make it happen.
Not a great start for GBOTS.
Bomb diffuser disabled by defenders.
I kind of feel that that's just how House is going to go.
Well,
If you can't kill 2 or 3 people without entering the house, that's going to happen when you're inside.
well, one way to do that is certainly not to blow yourself up.
True.
And then
Yep.
follow up with a hole too small to get your drone through, and then get caught on the reload. It just
Okay, yeah, mechanical mistakes
they
were
set
definitely
themselves
there.
down with 2 arguably pretty big mistakes
Yeah,
right
that's
off
true.
the bat. So
So mechanical mistakes aside, though,
yeah. It'll be interesting to
when
see.
it comes to
hopefully-
retaking a bomb site here,
Right.
especially these 2, that is a kind of like a trend that I think we're going to follow.
Right.
No?
No, I agree. I do agree. But it'll be interesting to see their next attack round with all 5 of their players.
Yes.
And I'm curious to see TCM since this was their pick.
Yes, exactly. This was the
See if
team
they have
pick.
a
And I
little
think
more coordination this one.
Yeah. That was almost kind of obvious there with the retake too, with Panari coming over the back, despite
Right.
being detected, Acid Rain coming down the side corridor, and then Lobade through the main door. Every possible opening they could have used to get into this site was used and pushed at the same time,
Yeah.
so as to pressure the Ash that was left alone in the site. TCM though on attack, bringing a slightly different option in Fuse. How did they plan to use this? It can clean out the kid's bedroom pretty damn quickly if you can get a fuse charge into there. Make sure all the barbed wires and frost traps, whatever on the inside, will be gone. But other than that, what so much? I think the 3 armor though, is arguably his strongest trait on this map.
Right. With such a small map, you don't necessarily need the speed on everybody for sure. And having somebody that can just deal some damage and take some hits at the same time, not a bad
Attackers have
choice.
located a bomb.
Kids' bedroom is their initial pressure as
A bomb
everything
has
starts
been
getting opened
located.
up. There is a big ass hole in both walls here from the GBOTS defense.
As there
Oh, it's
should
like
be.
a flower.
I know, it's a cute little kill hole.
Yeah, so they're certainly making sure they can keep their eyes on the kid's bedroom. And with Ash's help, they're opening up a couple more holes here too. There's Lion starting to... Oh, actually, he blew the bookcase and is now blowing the holes in the wall. So that's making that walk-in wardrobe even harder to defend and sit inside. Nice from TCM there. Wesker hiding in construction is starting to get a bit of pressure on him as the windows are being opened up around him. But he's still hidden for now. Range will come in, destroy it, frost trap and barbed wire if that trophy system didn't get it first. TCM having the same issue that GBOTS did. Can't really find anyone to pick off and getting that numbers advantage opening, which he will, as we saw, come back to bite them shortly. There we go, Wesker takes down Storm. First kill of the round from construction out through a window. Starts to finish him off. Ryan still playing very passive within the walking wardrobe. Will get droned out though. Drid also with a shotgun catching a couple of drones off guard. Choi's inside, Sensix underneath. And they're forcing GBOTS to be mobile. This could be what TCM need to pick them off from the windows.
There it is.
If Drid had put the diffuser down. Just walks straight across. Managed to get behind Choi. Still in the walking wardrobe. Walks straight into that shotgun. And that's the diffuser down again. Lion takes down Chuni, but Panari is still in here hiding behind the master bedroom bookshelf. Acid rain on the windows, looking to be covering B. It's where they want to plant, but Panari needs to get the diffuser and get into there. We'll see Lion takes him down, but not out. There we go, down. Has to stay alive now they know his location. One coming up either staircase. Frost is going to be first. Puts a very quick stop to that ash pressure. And Acid Rain is the last man. Gets inside but gets shot down very quickly from the stairs and the construction as Wesker has him surrounded. And I can't say that was too surprising, to be completely honest. As the clock started to run down, TCM had to go in very sporadic patterns without really knowing the positions of too many people. They knew that there was one possibly in that walk-in wardrobe.
Right.
But then as we saw people push straight in, Thatcher pushes in, scopes in on it, walks straight over him, does somehow get a kill onto the Jaeger in the hallway, but I'm pretty sure that's because Jaeger wasn't expecting anyone to get to that location with the wardrobe being filled. But then, yeah, dropped down very, very quickly in the follow-up.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
They did get those 2 outside kills though.
Time for some serious protection.
They did.
Wasn't
Device primed. Keep
Around
an eye
each
on door.
down
have
onto
located a
basement
bomb.
defense is the spot now for TCM. Picking up a cap can instead of some of their other favorite defenders. It was a Pulse last time around when they defended upstairs. Of course, they will have defended here in the basement.
10 seconds insertion. 5 seconds insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse the bomb. Drone spinning up.
Activated.
So, as the attackers start to make their way forward, GBOTS have drones hidden out all over the top few floors of the houses, and they're checking to see if there are any TCM players up there. Well, they are incorrect. Everyone is downstairs holding their various different angles. Panari actually on the inside wall with his batteries first, looking for the potential push forward, but more importantly, we have a buck here from Choi.
All right, bringing the buck out. He is buffed. Arguably, I'd say by far not enough yet.
No, yeah. Still got a lot of work that needs to be done. Shots going off onto the wall just before the EMP goes down as a distraction tactic. Lots of noise being made here by GBOTS, ultimately for not a whole lot of pressure because Bandit don't care. Bandit not there at all. He's making some shots up through the floor. Chuni, though, is hiding right next to where that hole has been made. Sensix going to peek around the corner straight into him. Gets a lot of damage done, but no headshots. Panari still being a little bit awkward here with his C4 hiding in the corner and looking up through this floor. Buck pressuring down again himself with that new and improved shotgun. Making lots of holes here above the weightlifting room and the A-bomb site. goes all the way across it. Second mini opening, Sensei still dueling in the doorway. Wesker still looking through all these holes in the floor too. Look at all the breaches going off as Lion picks up the first kill onto Lobade. Really nice shot from him from inside, but Acid Rain will answer onto Sensei down in the back stairs. Acid Rain gets a second one before being downed. Does take Chorm. Storm looking to try and bait him here. They will come for him. Storm immediately answers onto Wesker. Really nice play there by TCM. Knowing that was going to happen, knowing they needed it and they had the numbers advantage, can take the trade. Drid now coming down one stairs. Lion still looking through the holes up top, but the Capground Trap will slow down this sprint from Drid. Takes it out, and there's a lot of barbed wire in here. Pro tip, if he'd walked over that Capground Trap, it would have blown up the barbed wire for him.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
I don't know if that's a good pro tip.
He's hiding in this hallway now, because Panari did spot him coming in and did pre-fire him a little bit.
Yeah.
He's now still hiding that corner as Chuni's holding the garage open, and Storm still got plenty of smokes left holding the back stairs for the last 30 seconds. Drid will drone in, sees one and gets taken out, immediately has to fall back as Panari pushes forward, sees him through the hole again and tags, but wow, gets a very nice shot to answer on him. Drid takes down Panari then. Now will come forward as Lion's coming down the main staircase. Camera being used, will be taken out. Lion now putting a lot of pressure on into the laundry room, but Chuni peeks from behind the white car and takes down Drid. Still down prone is Storm, but he's completely down but not outed. 7 seconds left. Lion hasn't got the diffuser.
Nope.
Goes to try and find the kill, but Chuni's waiting for him. Prone in the corner. Down goes the final member of the attacking squad.
Now they managed to pull it off, but I will say I don't like the reinforce on that back little hallway on the gym bomb site. Is that A bomb site?
Yep.
I get my A's and my B's confused easily. But that little hallway, when you seal it off like that, I mean, he was able to pick up 1 kill there very safely. I think it's definitely that strategy of opening it up with even those ankle-high holes is a way better way to use that, because when you reinforce the walls, that's basically reinforcing for the attacking team. I mean, it doesn't really do any favors for the defending team to reinforce that.
So GBOTS' second bomb site, slightly different option. Going for the split living room and gym room bomb sites. Making a big ass hole between the stairs and these window options to help them defend that from a slightly safer position. And we'll blow open that trapdoor to give them a nice fast rotate downstairs as well. Now here's how you tend to play split bomb sites like this as attackers. You attack the top bomb site
10 seconds remaining.
because it's harder for people to rotate from down to get up.
Right.
As we just saw with that trapdoor, very quick to go from up to down. But thanks to the hole that was made on the staircase, I can't see it with any of the players, thanks to this hole that was made here, it's actually not so bad for people downstairs to fire into this bomb site.
Right.
It's not easy, but it's not so bad. And this hole in the floor will also help them out. So you're still going to need TCM to get a lot of kills from distant locations before they can just rush into that upside bomb site and get a plant off. They will still be under a lot of pressure from the downstairs before they can make any progress.
The attackers bomb diffuser.
Acid Rain also having trouble getting a drone through that window. Opening up the garage again. Panari upstairs now is just droning for safety. Chuni droning through the garage. It was all reinforced to make them use that up to get inside, and they have. But now they need an opportunity to grab the next way in.
Seems they disagree with your top push.
I'm pretty sure that that explosion upstairs
Just
destroyed the charge. Yeah, I think Drid's C4 killed the thermite charge.
That is a pretty sound strategy.
That is pretty damn big too. That was the second thermite charge. They're all gone now. Got to push from another angle again. Sledge makes a hole through from the laundry room. Acid Rain though does take down Sensic upstairs. Chuni watching this trapdoor into the kitchen. Takes out the camera.
You learn
Ash is
something
right up
new
top.
every day in the Pro League.
What's that?
That C4 idea. I don't know. I assume he meant to do that. Waited for the
That-
thermite noise
yeah.
and blew it out. Yeah, I had not seen that.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Upstairs, Acid Rain finds one more on the stairs. Takes down Wesker. Lion though took down Storm elsewhere. Panari is also down but not out here in the master bedroom corner. So Chuni outside is a little bit alone for a while. Drid staring up through towards the top floor again. That's where he managed to take down a couple. Lion watching for it as well. Choi starting to be a little bit more mobile. Has picked up 1 kill already this round. Looking for another one out here in the garage, but it's currently clear. But now that he's in this position, he could catch someone by surprise. Rain picking off some frost traps that he sees from a range, and now Ash is looking to push forward. Doesn't quite catch the feet there. Sees one, tags it, but no frag. Gotta be careful of the stairs. Does just about survive as Drid misses the shots, but the C4 will not miss. He takes down 2. Chuni was there right with him.
Big.
And Acid Rain now has 3 people to find. They know where he is. Drid will take him out while he's prone on the stairs. And GBOTS successfully hold this split bomb site.
It was such a perfect camera angle, just hovering C4 right to his eyes.
Yeah.
And that's when he knew.
At that point,
He had made a mistake.
he knew. So 2 rounds to 2. Same kind of opening we saw in the last map, though.
Yeah.
From here, GBOTS started to run away with it. Now, should we follow the trend that this is being TCM's map? They could also be due that.
They do have a little bit more formula here, but I don't know if it's enough to get them those attack rounds that they want. And GBOTS in general just kind of seems to be the stronger team today. Not by a lot.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Yeah, like,
as many bombs as they can.
so I feel Consulate was won by beat GBOTS in a very, we practice this a lot, we got some solid strats for this map.
Exactly.
I don't get that feeling here from TCM. It's not that they've got some really good ideas in mind and they're just not quite working in GBOTS, it's just nothing's working in GBOTS. Like, House is too easy of a map just from the get-go to a team with very little practice on it. That they are still holding up against them just by sheer firefight prowess.
Right. And it's, I mean, it's evident that GBOTS clearly knows this map plenty well too. I mean, the C4 to take out the thermite charge, really good idea. Haven't seen that done before, personally. And just, you know, things like that are very evident of like, well, if I blow up a C4 right here on the floor, I can take out the thermite charge. You know, it's, they've played it too. And it is the oldest map in the game.
True.
Oh, except Plane. Good old Plane was the alpha map.
Why does anyone want to play this game after playing that in the alpha? If I played that in the alpha, it would put me off right away.
Because that's what these people do. They do plane takedowns. That's where hostages first started. Let's hijack this plane and hold hostages in it.
Pretty sure hostages were a thing before planes. I mean, I watched this documentary the other day. I think it was called...
Yeah, and contractors were a
Game of
thing before
Thrones.
Blackwater.
And there were hostages in castles on that.
Yeah, and if they had planes, they would have been in there first.
So... into the corners, making some openings. GBOTS looking for people that are hiding upstairs. No one there though this time. Obeyed. Tooney all holding the corners nicely. Storm gets taken out in that meeting room corridor by Sensic, but Acid Rain will answer by taking out Drid. Acid Rain in fact gets a second one as well. Choi goes down. Some more spray comes out sporadically, but from this bathroom, Acid grabbing 2, and he also has Panari in here washing the windows for his back and support as well. No one else is beating him enough time. Makes a nice kill hole towards construction if it's needed. Just gives him another angle to look at the kid's bedroom and the stairs as well. Low bait hovering around B, looking through but not in the walk-in wardrobe. Alright, still not got too much action outside his window, while Tooney is holding construction very tight as well. Last time he tried to do this, he stuck his head up a bit prematurely and paid the price for it. This time he's being more patient. GBOTS with the man disadvantage are slowly edging their way around the house and up the stairs. They've only got a minute left now. Nice grenade from Sensic will down low bait from underneath him in the kitchen and then take him out. Actually no. I heard the grenade. But it was just straight shooting. Droned out of construction. Survive does the drone. And they're now hunting for him. You know where he is. There's 2 others to find, and Acid Rain has been doing massive work right now, especially in the last 20 seconds of the round. Holding on to B. Sensic looking to get inside. Lion on the stairs will get downed by Acid Rain with the last bullet. Sensic starting the plant.
That's
still inside B. Plant goes down. Sensic heads towards the window, jumps straight out, and now the last 2 members are outside and on the windows. Sensic on 1. Wesker up top. Acid Rain opening up the window. Tooney will down Lion on the stairs. Acid Rain knows they're going to be out here waiting for him. He's not ready to jump out. Tuni grabs Sensing. Now Acid Rain comes out, but he is ready for him. Takes down Wesker. They go in for the defuse. It will go through. TCM grab themselves round number 3 with once more 3 members left alive. Certainly sensing a pattern here with winning defenders rounds.
Defenders disabled the diffuser. Bomb defusing attempt failed. Defenders
Acid
win.
Rain. I think that's it's definitely the second, if not the third time that it seems like GBOTS wanted the 2v1 and wanted to get the trade on Acid Rain because they know he's clearly their MVP as their shooter on, I'm sorry, on TCM. And consistently, Acid Rain just keeps popping both of them. You know, like instead of, I expect the trade to come up and it's, oh, Acid Rain got the first guy, Acid Rain also got the second one. He's just, keeps winning those 2v1s, which is winning the defending rounds for TCM, I feel like, a lot. I mean, once again, he was doing work on them that round.
So, Glaz picked up here by Acid Rain. You mentioned how he's been doing work, picking up a lot of kills previously. Can he do it now from range with the sniper rifle? Remember, this is TCM's map, so if they got something in store for it, Glaz may be that thing. A win here will put them on match point and make them very, very comfortable for their next defense, no doubt. And they know GBOTS been forced onto the top floor.
Depending on how well he can play those skinny windows, being able to watch that long hallway with Glaz totally prevents GBOTS from being able to rotate between bomb sites. And it's a very hard position to counter.
5 seconds remaining.
A lot of times.
Very true.
We'll see.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
One down, they are
Attackers are
nice
moving
and
out
close
to
to it.
locate
We'll of
a
course
bomb
then
and
check
defuse it.
a couple of the different window options he has. A few shots rattled off by either squad, but nothing too badly at an opponent. And Sensing, sorry, Choi. So already watching the top of that ladder. He's ready. But he is quite exposed to the rest of this hallway from here, so he's not invincible.
Attackers on the diffuser.
I mean, I feel like that tower is a terrible spot to play. It's too exposed. The second somebody knows you're there, they can just peek out the basement by the, right there, actually, and immediately take your head off.
Choi repositioned right at the last second, but gets back up in time to take Glaz down.
Have recovered their diffuser.
Acid Rain's Glaz plans are shut down and out. Choi takes one shot, but it wasn't enough to put him away. And now there's 2
Bomb
people
located by
in here
attackers.
holding construction. Wesker is the other one. Lion and Drid holding the master bedroom. Sensing
Deploying
still
heartbeat
downstairs.
sensor.
Roaming around and trying to be a nuisance to the attacking squad. Currently not tracking too many people down. Tuni starts firing into the master bedroom, is right next to Lion. Doesn't have the diffuser though. Choi comes out from construction, will get downed. He wasn't on much health already. The grenade comes in and gets Lion through the wall. Pinari will finish him off. Can they get the plant down now?
Nope.
Well, he doesn't have the diffuser, but he is shut down and out. 2 attackers left. Pinari has the diffuser, he's inside. Need to turn around, need some room in front of you, mate, to get the plant down. Storm still watching from the window. Doesn't see Drid move. More shots rattling past each of them, but not too close to any kind of warriors. Pinari goes back outside to recheck the master bedroom. They've still got a minute, it's a lot of time. He does see Drid, but he can't land the shots until it's too late. Does down him, but he's dropping through the floor already. They give Sensing time to go and pick him up. Can TCM use this opportunity to get the plant down? I don't think they realize. Storm gets inside the kid's bedroom and then is taken out from construction very quickly by Wesker. And Pinari jumps through the window onto a truck.
Eliminated.
Oh. That awkward last front. There it is. Yeah. Our favorite kill cam.
Oh, look, the fin and
Ragdoll.
3 rounds to 3 then. So no running away with it this time over. GBOTS comfortably holding that with another 3 players left alive at the end.
What's it gonna be, Choi?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Blitz.
Taking a blitz. They are going to be attacking the training room and the garage downstairs. Could allow for some garage play, but to be fair, yes, they blew it open last time, but they didn't really go anywhere near it to make much use of it. So we'll see. Let's look at it from this point of view for now.
It's because they didn't have the blitz.
They didn't have the blitz, but the blitz could also be used through this corridor here in the training room. If it gets reinforced badly, like you mentioned earlier,
Right.
a blitz coming in through here could do quite a lot of work for the attacking squad. We'll find out. Reinforces all being put up by TCM inside the garage just like before. Didn't put too much effort into actually holding them last time though. So we'll see if that changes at all for this round. Panari is already heading towards that direction, but
5 seconds left.
pre-placing a couple of batteries.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse the bomb.
Here comes the attacking squad. Troy is over by the garage. He's there for protection. Lion taking the slightly safer route will make his way over, and Sensig is close by with the Thatcher grenades, but is checking upstairs first. Side, there's another cap can on Tunisiano. He did clutch the end of the last round with the final kill, but it came very, very close all the same. Down to another 1v1 situation there. Lion starts to put out the breach charges. It'll go off fast. Panari doesn't really seem to care. He's gone over to the other side again with his remaining batteries. They feel that keeping these ones closed then is more important than keeping the main doors open. Interesting to say the least. See whether it works out for them.
Especially because they don't seem to open up between B and A. They didn't this round either, correct?
Wesker comes outside immediately. Acid Rain stands up into the shots. And now here comes the shield through this new hole that's been made. Panari firing onto him. Shuni's in that corner again. Gonna have that idea now whether they saw him or not, I'm not sure. They were ready for it, because he got the kills from there last time over. Opening up breach charges right from the top. Lobate is right underneath there. If he's not careful, he needs to move fast. He does move fast. Sensing can't land the shots. But Wesker's up there with Lion as well. A lot of people now from GBOTS pushing the inside of the house, and they will start to make holes through the floors again. Give him more top-down shots onto people. Storm evens things out by taking out Lion and taking down the Thermite, but his job has been done. Choi comes in, teases onto Tuni before repositioning, sprinting away. Now comes back again. Tuni goes out with the C4. Down goes GBOTS Choi. Down goes Panari. In the same corner, shot through the same bit of floor that he and Wesker were trading on in the last round, but he looked away at the wrong second and comes back just a little bit too late. Drid firing down the stairs onto Smoke, who is now down at a range. Tuni's going to come back and try and pick him up. Tuni will get that succeeded, but Lobate now defending 3v1 for a moment. Goes open another piece of floor above the gym. No one there to see this time over, but he's still not holding out hope, and will continue to look as Wesker's doing the same in the main lobby. They're definitely pushing on to A here. Sensing's coming down the back stairs. Sees Storm but gets taken out for his troubles. Drid coming through the back end. Will have a downed Lobate just around the corner for him. Wesker takes out the drone, has to reposition now that he knows he's been seen. Lobate down.
15 seconds
and
to go.
Storm very, very low health. Means Tuni's got a lot of work to do here onto 2.
10 seconds to go.
Drid's in the corridor. 10 seconds on the clock. They do find one. Wesker comes in, looks for Tuni. Will take him down. Tuni now just has to find one or just hide. Storm's already hiding. Drid's going to chase. They're both hiding. Defenders win round number 7 with a tame win. Do you suspect we're having an overtime here, Punch?
It looks like we might be going to one of those plane-style defense round overtimes. Neither team can really seem to lock down the attack. I keep thinking GBOTS is going to do it, and then they don't. Then they fall apart.
Yeah. They get really, really close on the... I mean, to be fair, both teams get pretty damn close on their
No,
attacks.
they do, yeah, for sure.
And then it just crumbles in the last couple of seconds, with shots coming out from all over the place because of how destructible this building is.
Right.
But both teams trying to switch it up now with a shield now on TCM's attack. Seeing if they can make that work. Choi didn't really have a whole lot of success when he tried it because he stood right next to Tuni with his C4 ready. But different player, different tactics. Same bomb site. It's not the same bomb site, sorry. Same one that GBOTS defended last time. They couldn't go to the kids' bedroom and construction room, but taking the living room again. They're using the castles on the windows.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
And making sure not to reinforce between the bomb sites.
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
I tried to give that tip of not reinforcing between the bomb sites to Lol Renene. She wrote it down as, don't reinforce the bomb sites.
That was Frisk MK. That was last night.
That was Frisk MK, that's right. I mixed it up. Mixed it up.
Got
That's
Renee
right,
on the
Frisk.
brain.
Frisk is the one doing the notepad
Yes.
of pro tips.
Taking very important
Don't
notes.
reinforce the bomb sites. Not quite what I said, but
The point still stands.
as long as it also includes not between them, I guess.
Acid Rain outside the construction window with his blitz shield. Sensing opens up the kills onto Storm though, and the defenders are in immediate advantage. Smoke starts to come out here from Acid Rain, trying to make his way in through the main entrance using it. As there are a few people inside already, but working up through the floor here. As he would have done his job. Troy has to fall back as the shield is there and pushing onto him, but he's got a trapdoor to rotate, as you mentioned. I can make it really, really fast. And he's got a team there in support right at the bottom of the stairs. Lowbait still journeying out, looking for some information on where people may be. He is very, very close to where they are. Could get behind Wesker here if they're not careful. He is right underneath Frost. Grenade straight up. The grenade does get it down onto GBOTS, Frost, and finish her off. Lowbait goes with that kill onto Joy. Makes open a hole towards the main bomb site. Acid Rain still upstairs, holding that shield tight. Panari close by, but not exposed to the holes in the floor as shields may be. Starts making a couple of kill holes. Lowbait still edging forward. GBOTS still with these magical 3 left up, as you mentioned. Defenders have been winning with 3 people alive very, very regularly on this map. It does seem to be all it takes to hold the defenses. See, it's the same thing again. Wesker chased down the stairs by Blitz, does get a tag. No real frag. C4 up through one hole, gets a double kill for Lion. It does give the confidence to push upstairs to Wesker, but Panari's there waiting for him. Shield pushing down the back stairs, Panari pushing down the front stairs. He's going to look for Drid. Drid sees him, goes for the shots onto his feet, does get the hit. Panari finishes Drid off. Lion now has 2 to find. He's got a blitz right in his face. He's going to be completely blind, gets the stumble, doesn't get the second shot. Complete unscoped spray coming out from Acid Rain. Does take the shield down again, but is tagged and has to run.
15 seconds to go.
15 seconds and Lion has survived. The diffuser is on Panari. He's inside 8. Shield coming upstairs to try and support. Here comes Lion. Looks across the bomb site, sees Acid Rain, doesn't see Panari. Means the diffuser's going to go down. Hole from behind the microwave looks in towards the room. Acid Rain stands up. I don't think he sees this hole, but does fall back to safety. Panari now still on the diffuser right around the corner. Acid Rain still looking for the information onto Lion. Just under halfway through done. Panari will see him sprint across that gap. He's going to go for the kill on Turpan. Not there.
Defenders have been eliminated.
Attackers win round number 8. And TCM on the edge of overtime will clutch map number 2 and take us to a draw.
Oh no, that's a win.
TCM 1 consulate?
Oh, I'm sorry.
GBOTS 1
yeah,
consulate.
yeah. Backwards. A little backwards there for a second. That's
I've done that a couple of times, but I thought I was pretty confident on this one.
Yeah. I am wow, I'm surprised by that. That was very well played by the attack team there. That especially with Lion coming with that C4 kill again through the same way.
Yep.
Same spot.
Straight up through the trapdoor.
So I bet you guys didn't learn anything. You
Boom.
didn't.
Fireworks.
You didn't.